What's up, everybody? Welcome to podcast now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about something new with Stellar Blade. This kind of came out of nowhere, I feel like. It's got people talking. I think it's very, very exciting. So it's simply 3 words, and it's a picture, and that's really what we have to talk about. So Stellar Blade tweeted this earlier today. In 1 week, and then you get a picture. 1 week picture. And I think it does 2 things, okay, to be honest with you. Number 1, I think it adds fuel to the fire of a PlayStation event, right? I mean, this was originally, a very PlayStation-heavy thing. Still, technically, to this day, it leans PlayStation, right? So you most likely have a State of Player showcase on Tuesday, Wednesday, all right? And the next Thursday is the start of Tokyo Game Show. So you kind of have 2 opportunities there to do it either. The PlayStation thing, I think, does make sense, but that's kind of part 1. Like, just by them saying in 1 week, so next week, right? Next week something. You could do it on their own, or they could do it on their own, right? And that's fine. In fact, they've done such a great job at supporting this game. We've talked a lot about that, right? This is a single player, pretty linear-esque type game that has done DLC almost like a live service game, and it's done it better than most live service games, right? Giving us these kind of like the boss gauntlet type things, but all of these outfits and just small things. It's not reinventing the wheel or anything, but it's really managed to keep the game almost alive and just add to it, again, in ways you would normally get from live service games. This is a game that's like, it's done when it's done, right? When you beat it. So they've done, again, such a phenomenal job. And a lot of those things, right, have not required the help of a State of Play. It hasn't required Tokyo Game Show to do these announcements. I guess that's the point, right? They have added to Stellar Blade quite well and quite often, and they've never really relied on a big show to do it. So that could actually hurt the argument or help the argument, right? Where it's like, all right, well, next week there's 2 events. So if it's at an event, it probably means it's bigger than the average, oh, here's 4 new Eve skins, right? And that is somewhere to go with the conversation, right? Because if it's something small, then it's okay. It's maybe just a couple, extra outfits, which are cool. Like, all the outfits in this game freaking rock. So, like, I don't think anybody is going to say no to them. But, like, if you're going to tie yourself in with, an event, if you do that, it's probably, okay, it's something slightly bigger. Now, I would rule out Stellar Blade 2. I mean, they've talked about it twice. I've made videos on it twice. But I feel like it's still too early. Like, what can you really... We know they're doing it. And, it's been out a while, but it's not been out that long where I don't even think you'd have a trailer. Like, maybe you'd have a logo. Maybe you'd have, I don't know, like, maybe, I mean, Black Myth did it, so I guess it is possible. But I feel it's too early. And especially, like, teasing it on Twitter like that feels kind of off. Like, if you're literally 1 week away from announcing it's a tough word because you technically did announce Stellar Blade 2 already. But to, like, tease that you're going to show a trailer or whatever next week, it doesn't really feel right. Just something feels kind of off with that. Now, you look at the picture itself, and it looks like Silent Hill. It just does, okay? And next week is literally the release of Silent Hill F. So I think that is much more likely. But even that, like, what does that even mean? Like, are we gonna get Hinako's outfit in like as Eve, I guess, in Stellar Blade? Like, and I think that would be, by the way, it would be bigger than your average like suit or outfit reveal, right? Again, these things that they've done well and they've done often, but they've required a Twitter post, you know what I mean? Like something relatively small. They get you ready for an update. The update happens, and then things are there, in the game. Doing a Silent Hill collaboration where you have a couple outfits, that would, I think, take it up an extra notch. It's not Stellar Blade 2, but it's not also just, hey, here's 3 outfits for her. Here's, this is an IP, right, that's kind of crossing over, which they've done before. They did with their own IPs, right? They did that collaboration, and that was kind of a big deal, at least for them. It was a pretty big deal. So I'm thinking it's that. I guess the one thing I would be rather disappointed in right now is if they're just kind of hyped for Silent Hill. I mean, look, I'm hyped for Silent Hill F, but when you tweet something like that and you have that picture, to then have it come out and you're like, well, no, I was just excited. Like, it's just the account. Stellar Blade's just excited that Silent Hill F is releasing next week. I don't know if that'll fly. I feel like people are already getting a little too excited for that to be, the end result. So I'm going to assume it's some sort of collaboration. I will set my expectation at outfits, like costumes, and kind of leave it there. If it's anything bigger than that, which I don't really know what that would even be, to be honest with you, but I mean, that would be whatever is higher than that would be pretty cool. Even though I can't really think of anything, it would be pretty cool. But I'm gonna set it at you'll just have some outfits that are Silent Hill, not even inspired. They are literally a collab with Silent Hill, so they'll be like whatever licensed, outfits. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.